we need to think of a new advert for freebets.com.
Get your best betting offers from freebets.com.
Yeah, that'll do.
The following deals are now live.
Matt Lenihan, Boxing Social in association with Empire Fight Store, Forged Irish Stout and freebets.com. Eddie Hearn, what a night, what a main event, a proper phone booth scrap. Just run through this card, good next gen show.
Yeah, incredible card and a great little arena. I like it, I think it's a perfect size, 1700, and that was the perfect fight. It's what we want to see from a British and Commonwealth Championship fight. Rhys Bellotti and Liam Dillon, a credit to the sport. Liam Dillon will come again, but tonight was Rhys Bellotti's night. The comeback's been incredible from really his career being over to Commonwealth, British champ. Why not let's go and try and win the European as well? Brilliant atmosphere, great fight. Cameron Vong stepping up, only his fourth fight. Great performance against Ishmael Ellis, and of course the fight announced with Jordan Flynn, which we all saw in the ring. It's a huge step up for him in his fifth fight. Adds to a fantastic card April 13th in Manchester. Jordan Gill against Alpha Barrett. Craig Richards come for a very tough Bruce Crichton. After get the rust out of the way and then walk him down and beat him up. Thought it was a great performance as well. Shannon Ryan, in a great fight. Fair play to both of those. Shannon got a terrible cut, boxed really well. Emma Dolan next, and then probably one more, and then ready for a world championship. I think it was a great performance from her. John Hedges with a great knockout, and Jack Oliphant, was in a great fight with great support as well. And Ibrahim Suleiman in a very, very tough fight, looked very good as well. Brilliant night next gen.
100%. Look, let's come on to the matters. I spoke to you the other day and we said Haney Garcia close. A few hours later, Haney Garcia on. Not just that, we saw a little bit of a confrontation. Yeah. Let me just get your opinion on this. That's Sam Jones, and he goes, such WWE, staged, whatever. Just give me your opinion on this and how happy you are the fight's been made.
Of course, firstly, so happy because one, it's a perfect fight for Devin, perfect fight for DAZN. We'll find out if it's a perfect fight for Ryan Garcia, but fair play to him. He stepped up. These are the kind of fights you want. Two young stars of the sport, and Devin Haney is fast becoming the face of boxing. Look at what he's achieved, what he's doing. Obviously, they had a face-to-face yesterday, which spilled out of a hand. They didn't just randomly bump into each other in a car park. It was a planned face-to-face, not just quite planned like that, And it's going to be a huge build-up. It's going to do huge numbers. April 20, I think it's one of the fights of the year. I think it's a tremendous fight.
You've always said you want to carry on working with Devin. If he beats Ryan Garcia, have you seen another fighter this young accomplish this type of thing, going through the divisions, undisputed, another belt at another weight?
No, that's what I say. I believe he's becoming the face of boxing. Obviously we're involved in this fight, and then after that, he's a free agent again, and then you'll see what he does. But I think that for us, it's about trying to put something onto the table for him after this fight to keep this incredible run going.
You spoke there about the face of boxing, and the person who considers himself the face of boxing, Gervonta Tank Davis, superstar pay-per-view. I've just spoke to Conor Benn. Conor's gone in on him a little bit. He wants that fight, says Errol Spence, Devin Haney. Every name you can think of under the sun, they can get it. I know you said an 8-figure offering. Has there been any reply to that? Is it positive?
Yeah, there's been a reply from Gervonta. Look, he's never going to be...
short one.
No, he's never going to be happy. Look, that can do huge pay-per-view numbers and gate numbers, and he should be looking to get involved with that show and that purse, because I think it can deliver big numbers. We're talking, we'll see where it gets to. Conor's very keen to lock in his next fight as soon as possible. Not going to say too much because I don't want to get in the way of making fights, but I promise you this, Conor Benn will be in a massive fight next.
Well, if not that, who?
You got,
Barrios obviously has been mentioned and touted.
Kind of like a dream fight, It's still a 50-50 fight, but it's for the WBC Interim World Championship. Obviously the elephant in the room we won't talk about is a potential fight. Liam Smith, Kell Brook, Manny Pacquiao contacted us the other day for the fight. He's contacted us for the fight, his people. So, I don't think there's many that aren't calling out Conor Benn.
You'd make that fight for Conor Benn against 45-year-old Manny Pacquiao?
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah.
Bob Aaron was talking about him fighting Josh Taylor yesterday. Yeah. So, was Conor Benn better than Josh Taylor? I think so. But, Josh Taylor is an undisputed world champion. So,
the last one for me, obviously spoke to Sam Jones. I think he feels this fight's close with Josh Taylor and Jack Catterall. I know you obviously spoke and said, look, might not land on DAZN. Yeah. Where are you at with it without ruining anything?
I would love that fight to land on DAZN. It's one of the best fights that could be made in Britain. But, we are not in the pay-per-view business, per se. outside of the Fury and Usyks and AJ's, and I would love to provide that fight for subscribers on DAZN. It's difficult to do because of the financials. If we can find a way to do it, I would love to, because that fight's going to catch fire. It'll be a classic. So we'll see where we get to.
Eddie Hearn, appreciate your time.
Cheers.
We need to think of a new advert for freebets.com.
Get your best betting offers from freebets.com.
Yeah, that'll do.
The following deals are now live.